Hello, everybody. Ooh, okay, wait. I want to do the filter today. Definitely want to do the filter today. Ooh, wait, look at this filter.
What is that?
It's the...
Is that Carol?
Period.
Oh.
It's a meme. Hello, everybody.
What's up, guys?
What's up? So today we have Jillian from season 19 coming on, which I'm so excited about, fellow blonde. Yeah, we were messaging right before this, and she's gonna need a couple minutes before she's ready to come on. So she's gonna come on whenever she can. But until then, it's the Cat and Ho show. It's the cat hoedown. So, anyways, want to say what's up? How you doing? How's it going? How's life? Someone asked who was it that asked what was on the menu? Oh wait, Anastasia. How did I miss that? What's on the menu tonight? So last night when I went live with Jack Spirites, Jack Takes Dallas, we talked about the rustic and that he was gonna get us food delivered. There was a little bit of a mishap with that, so tonight we actually had the rustic, and I have pictures. I'm gonna post them later. What's going on? Thanks, Ukraine 3. Appreciate that.
Dinner was great, by the way. The burger was so good.
Yes.
Well, I had a burger.
Oh, it was delicious. I had a chicken sandwich. Someone said, is that guy your roommate? Yeah, but he didn't really realize it. I'm not on the lease.
It was more of quarantine started, and she showed up with a duffel bag one day. It's like, hey, I'm here.
Because we both live by ourselves.
I'm kidding. I love the fact that you're here.
So I thought it'd be fun to hang out.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, we've been best friends for 12 to 13 years, but we never really see each other. Oh, we do on weekends and stuff.
Yeah.
But we text every day. So now he's got me, the real thing, the real deal in life.
Talk
in person,
day.
yeah.
Yeah.
But so
did everybody have fun at prom?
Oh yeah. Prom. Oh, you're not going to go live with somebody else, are you? Yeah. Mike 9994. Jillian from season 19 is coming on, but she needed a couple minutes, and I didn't want to leave y'all hanging because I was like, people are depending on me. So I went ahead and went on. But also, the other thing that I did want to talk about. This is awkward, but I'll address it now. It's not that awkward. Okay, so I've gotten. So you may have noticed that Us Weekly posted an article today, and also the Dallas Observer, about me and Nick's breakup. I'm surprised by the amount of responses that I've gotten by people asking if it's true, considering that it was an interview article. Which is why
you're quoted in it.
Yeah, I'm quoted in it, which is why I did the interview. Because they basically, I guess they had kind of found out about it, or I don't know. But they reached out to me and they asked if I wanted to say anything. And I knew that the story was going to come out no matter what. So I was like, well, I want to say something instead of just this is what happened, blah, blah. So I did the interview, guys. So if I'm quoted in the article, it's definitely true. Unfortunately.
They're not just fake quoting Kat.
Yeah, they're not fake quoting me. And if they were, I wouldn't be sharing it on my story. But it's unfortunate. But me and Nick we're still on good terms. So I don't want y'all to take this as a way that, I don't know, every time one of my girlfriends breaks up with her boyfriend, I go straight savage on the guy, and I'm like, you deserve better this whole time, blah, blah, blah. One time,
don't do that.
No, one time, I found a picture of the guy's mom. I put it as the profile picture on my troll account and trolled him. I'm savage when it comes to breakup. So I'm saying it wasn't one of my best moments, but whatever.
You all should have seen what happened when I got divorced.
Oh, you should have seen what happened when you got divorced. I go hard. So I'm telling all this to say,
please
don't
hard.
go hard at Nick, because we're on good terms. We're great. We still talk often. We talk almost we talked today. We talked yesterday. We talked the day before. So it's just sometimes that happens, and it's time to move on. And yeah.
Someone did ask earlier. Yes, you are still doing cameos.
I am. Oh yes, I'm still doing cameos. The whole time we're in quarantine, the cameos are gonna. Wait, so I said classy, bougie, ratchet. That's me. But yeah, I am doing cameos. So the entire time that we're in quarantine, I'm going to be doing $10 cameos because I want to be able to bring as many smiles as I can. They're usually $35 because I don't know who I am.
But they're not now.
But $10 is a steal, I think. I mean, I don't know. Or maybe it's $10 too much. But you can be the judge of that if you book one.
And there's a 50-50 shot I'll be in it.
Yeah. True.
1.5 for the price of one.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah,
Is my hair bad?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. That's what I was trying to think. I was like, what's wrong with her hair?
Is my hair... Somebody in the comments tell me. Now I'm self-conscious.
I don't know. But anyways, so just wanted to, I don't know. Oh, and also, okay, well, I see all these people that are like, I don't know. I mean, again, like I cannot say too many times, like how much, like please don't, like, none of this like ethnic, whatever that I see in the comments, because like we're seriously on good terms. I feel like I'm on good terms with all my ex-boyfriends, actually. I think that that's something that is maybe a, oh, well, that he doesn't count. No, but pretty much like everyone that I've like dated like long term, like we're all good friends. The plot twist is that Anthony stays best friends with them, and then he shows up at their birthday parties, and then posts like happy birthday photos with them, and that's always really awkward.
Oh, no, I did not post a happy birthday party photo with him.
With
I told you specifically that I wasn't.
Oh, by the way, oh my gosh, I hate that I'm even bringing this up on the Instagram live, but funny story. Okay, guess who wants to hang out tomorrow night? Mike. Y'all, what they say about your exes sliding into your DMs during quarantine is real.
It's 1,000% true.
I'm kidding. I'm sorry if he's watching this. I feel like I'm kidding, Mike. Sorry that I had to use you as a punchline in one of my jokes, but
it's out there now.
It's out there. So, and we're gonna save it. So, but anyways, so what else is going on? What's going new? Oh, we should make a podcast. Should we though? I feel like.
Did he say you should? Oh, he said you guys. Oh, that's so nice.
We think we're funny. I'm glad we all think we're funny too.
I've got a face for radio, so that works out.
No, it's 2020. You have a face for podcasts.
Sorry, that. You know what I meant.
Oh.
I like how I did this for podcasts, like earbuds.
Do I watch Survivor? No, I don't watch Survivor. I should.
But we do watch the challenge.
We do watch the
challenge night.
Tomorrow's challenge night. We're so excited. Also, okay, we'll go over while we're waiting for Jillian. The schedule the rest of the week. I always have them saved on my little highlight thing, but just in case. Tonight, of course, we have Jillian from season 19. Tomorrow, we have Natalie Negrati, who is a former Big Brother player and a former challenge player. Then, Thursday, Anthony, we have Jenny West. Except for, Anthony, I haven't told you this yet, but I'm actually going to my parents' house on Thursday. Sorry, my parents have been dying to see me. So Anthony's in love with Jenny West from the challenge, and I'm in love. I'm in love with her too. Like I think she's a badass.
You're really doing this to me.
I really am. So funny. But anyway, so
Guys,
yeah.
I don't know that I can do this show anymore.
See, like Mama says, can't wait. So then Friday night we have JC. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for JC. I'll be back for JC.
Can you switch Jenny and JC?
So I'll be here. I'll be here Wednesday night and Friday night, but Thursday I'm going to my parents.
More. All right, all of you in the comments, please comment my handle at Jenny nonstop to get her to follow me. Please. I would like nothing else.
Okay, all right.
Yes, we did go to the same college.
Yeah, we both went to Baylor University. Sick
And we both at one point lived in the same town in Texas.
Yeah. We both grew up in Coppell. Where he was... Oh, wait. Bring up your picture of you as a... I know we've already showed them, but I'm excited. Okay, so Anthony was he was a male cheerleader in high school. But yell later. But the male cheerleaders in Coppell were like the cool... Like, I mean, cheerleaders are the cool guys. But it wasn't like a cheerleader. Like, they were the guys that like lifted up the girls and stuff. So Anthony was in heaven. But his picture is so cute.
I'm finding it.
Oh, Damien is so clutch. Damien says, I got you, Anthony. I'll get her to follow you.
Hell yeah. Alright, I'm finding it. Let's see. Okay,
CBS Stassi says, Kat, what's your GPA? 4.0. I mean, Min said,
Can we share this much of a thirst trap on Instagram? I mean, guys. mean,
slide
guys.
into Jenny's DMs with that photo.
Like, save a horse, ride a cowboy, huh? Sheesh.
Save a horse, ride a hoe.
Or,
hey, ladies.
this golden nugget.
Hey, ladies, let's go to the hoedown. Omar's people are getting mad at me because they're saying I'm conspiring against you.
Exactly.
Okay, all right. Maybe I'll switch nights. Maybe I'll go to my parents' Friday night. I don't know. We'll see. My parents want to see me, Anthony. You've seen me every night.
You should go see your parents. Just mention me to Jen. Please?
We'll see what happens. But, okay, so next week, I'm already working on the schedule, getting it locked down. Sunday night is going to be... I'm going to start going... Not doing lives on Sunday. I hope they all don't mind. But I kind of need a day off. I wasn't realizing that quarantine was going to go on for so long. And then now we're like 4 weeks in, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Showbiz, baby. I mean, it's... Oh, someone says Cliff's long lost son is Anthony because you're wearing a cowboy hat.
Nice.
Oh, so funny. So Sunday off. Monday, we have Ovi coming in. Tuesday, we have Tyler and Angela. Wednesday, still waiting to hear back. Hopefully I'll get someone on the challenge, like a challenge Big Brother person. Thursday, okay, this is all pending, so I hate to even speak it into existence, so I'm not going to give names. But I have someone from Celebrity Big Brother that will potentially be coming on. And I'm so excited. Yourself? It's me. No, it's not me. No, I they didn't ask me for Celebrity Big Brother. I don't know why. But so then another person that we have is somebody who is very iconic from the Big Brother yesteryears, like the legendary years of Big Brother. It's one of the legendary players, if you will. But I don't want to say who it is yet because he told me not to. Because we're gonna circle back again later this week and just like to confirm. So I get it. But yeah, so I don't want to jinx it, but stay tuned.
Dang, you already have that. That's pretty good.
Well, yeah, okay, because this week I'm starting to lose track of all the days. And last week it was Friday, and I was like, I don't even have my schedule yet because I thought it was like Monday, but it was Friday. So this week I'm trying to be proactive. I also have Cameron. He helps me a lot with PR. He helps me a lot with PR. He is my PR. He's working. I guess I had to clarify that. So Cameron, who does my PR, he's reaching out to some people too. So it's exciting.
Got it in the works.
And Dallas also announced today that they're extending the stay-at-home policy until May 15th.
I thought Dallas County.
Dallas County?
Yeah, Dallas itself proper already said Dallas May 20th.
Oh, I thought you were going to give me some good news and say like May 1st, but no.
We're stuck together.
We're stuck together. Yeah, but it's been kind of fun. I don't even remember what life before quarantine was like. Okay, Haley says, Kat, what high school did you go to? I went to Preston Christian Academy. And Anthony went to Coppell High School, which is where I would have gone had I gone to public school. But I went to private school.
I was definitely a public school kid.
Ooh, ours is up now is May 1st. Who is getting May 1st? That's exciting.
Yeah. Where is that? Because that would be way better.
No. Robert. Okay, Robert says I should get Fessy. Fessy's on my wish list for next week. I haven't reached out to him yet. But hopefully...
You haven't?
No, I'm nervous. Because I'm friends with Haley. But I'm not really friends with Fessy. Like, we're cool. But, like, I don't know. I get nervous to reach out to these people. I don't know. Anthony, how do Kat's friends feel that I'm famous?
So, I'll be honest. Like,
no, I'm not famous.
I'm answering this.
I'm not famous.
But
thank you.
When she first came back, we hung out like one-on-one. We would get dinner. We would like hang out in small groups. And it wasn't like a huge thing. And then we went to an event in public together. We went to WWE. And it took 45 minutes to exit the building because we got stopped by so many fans who wanted to take a picture with her.
I paid them. I paid
can you take a picture with me? Can you take a picture with my kids? Can you do a TikTok with us? Can you blah, blah, blah,
You'd be
blah.
surprised if you offer people $5, they will act like they're your fans.
Was nuts. I've never dealt with that before.
All right, well, okay, I almost said Anthony's in here. Jillian's in here, so yay! I'm adding her in right now. And then the filter goes away. I went from looking like really snatched to like, ugh.
Hi, you guys.
Hello! Hey,
Hi,
let me get
how
this
are
filter back on so I
you?
can match your beauty. Ta-da!
Oh my God. Hi, how are you? I gotta put the filter on. I feel like
Oh.
I look like an old lady. Hold on.
No, you don't look
That's
like
the
an
best filter. Oh.
There we go. There
Wow,
we go.
beautiful. Hey. No, you'd be so surprised. I've been doing these Instagram lives every night, so where I am able to use a filter. And then I got asked to do Nicole's interview on TV Co. And there were no filters. And I was like, you mean I really look like this? like this is me? Like I thought I was
can't
tan
have
with
them see all
contour.
my
and, like,
wrinkles.
ugh.
Okay, you guys.
Did you not have the blue butterflies?
Yeah, it's like I actually don't have blue butterflies on my face. Like what?
I know. Believe it or not. I know. How are you guys?
Doing good. So Jillian, this is Anthony. Anthony, this is Jillian.
That's the first time you've done that off the bat.
I know, because I feel like I'm rude sometimes because I forget. Anthony's been well, not that I forget, but he's my best friend of 12 to 13 years. I say 13, he says 12, it's a little shaky. But he's been like a staple in my Instagram lives, my co-host, if you will.
The 13th year, the 13th year that she's saying is the year that she stalked me before she like introduced herself.
Yeah, I do that to my friends sometimes. It's weird.
Did you, I just want you to know that Anthony is actually my favorite name. So there you go. It's meant to be. Yes.
Jillian, are you single? Because
no, I'm not. I have a boyfriend. So long story short, when I was going to go on Big Brother, they basically told me, if you say that you have a boyfriend, they're not going to pick you. So I was like, oh no, like this and that. But I did have a boyfriend like the whole time. So
dang.
Yeah.
Wow. But you got to do what you got to do. That's showbiz, baby.
Yeah, listen, you know what? I realized in 3 months I wasn't going to make $500,000 at my job, and I was like, okay, I'm going to take a chance.
Yeah, so you might as well. I mean, so speaking of your experience, you were, as people that, when I had people send in my questions, the general consensus was that you were a robbed queen. So since you were a robbed queen on Big Brother, what was your takeaway about your entire experience?
See, this is so, okay, I just want you guys to know something. I didn't set it up this way, but you guys can see my crown on the wall right there.
And it's like over your head. Here,
and I literally changed like to different rooms to like see if I had the right lighting. So when you said that, I just see the crown and I'm like, look. They are.
Oh my gosh, Jillian, that's something I would do, to be honest.
I like literally went to each room. I was like, which ones do I look like I have the least wrinkles? And I could put.
Wait, how old are you?
I am gonna be 27.
Oh, baby.
Yeah. So I'm
First of all, she has a boyfriend. Don't call her baby.
Like, come on.
Wait, Jillian, you're crazy. Like, I'm not trying to be. You're crazy.
Why?
Because you're almost 20. You said you're almost 27.
Yeah, I'll be 27.
You don't have, well, okay, actually, I would say you don't have wrinkles at 27, but I started getting Botox when I was like 21, I think. But I'm 30.
I know, you look great. You look really good.
Thank you. It's the filter. No, but you don't look old, you crazy. It gets worse.
You know what it is? It's just like when you start seeing like a little bit, you're like, oh no, should I start buying those serums that everyone advertises?
Oh, no. Okay.
The skincare routine, you know, every girl online, oh, I got to do my skincare. I'm starting to think, oh, maybe I should invest.
Yeah. Wait, did you ever wear those, you know, those slides, like the clog slides, but it's like they're open toe, black, they have like the black fabric. You know what I mean?
Socks?
Like they're like, you might have had them in elementary school, but they're like black. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then this is actually perfect. Okay, so there's these like black like slides. They're like a black fabric, like that wide over the toe. It's like
Nike slides?
No, they're not Nike slides. They're a lot of girls like first heels.
Oh.
If you don't know, so I saw a meme the other day, and it had a picture of those shoes, and it was like, if you wore these shoes, it's time for a skincare, or for a night serum or whatever. And I wore those shoes, so.
You look great. You look awesome. And I really liked you, and I wanted you to win, and it sucks. It just sucks.
You wanted me to win?
Yeah, I liked it, and I liked when you guys were Cliff's Angels. I was like, oh my god, this is the best alliance.
I had no idea that Cliff. That was maybe like one of the biggest shocks, I guess. But there's so many like little alliances that don't ever make air. The fact that Cliff's alliance was as like well received as it was such good news to me, because I don't know. I guess I never like thought about it, but the last thing I wanted was like get out, and everyone was like, the worst alliance was Cliff's Angels, kind of like Faute in season 20.
No, oh my god, I loved your alliance.
No one thought that, but like I was scared.
Yeah, we were rooting for you.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that.
Yeah, so you came. So you guys, I can't remember exactly because like I've been like working like a slave before this quarantine. So you guys came out to Las Vegas though, right?
We did. Were you there?
No, I didn't come out because I was like working like crazy. But I wanted to meet you. Like some of you guys I didn't want to meet, you know. And I'm like transparent.
I don't blame you.
Like I made my judgments. I'm like no, but then like I wanted to meet you and I want to meet Nicole and Cliff, and so yeah.
Well, now we're meeting. Now we're officially friends.
I know.
Yeah. Well, I hope I'm as cool. I hope I live up to the hype.
Yes, I think. Oh my god, you're so funny. But if everything opens again, there's a thing called Hearts of Reality. So if
I've heard about that. Do you usually go to that?
Yeah, I'm probably the only person from the West Coast that goes to it. Sometimes it could be like Morgan and Alex will go sometimes. But yeah, you should go to it. It's really fun.
I know that like David went to that this past Hearts of Reality. I think all of the pre-jurors. I think Sam went to it too. All the pre-jurors, I believe, went. I guess there's like I hear there's like 2 a year or something, and like the one or maybe it's like during while we're in. I don't know. Yeah, I was in the house when it was happening.
So the Hearts of Reality, it's like people from every single show ever. Mm-hmm. It's from like the Food Network, from The Challenge, from you know, I don't know,
Naked and Afraid,
Big Brother, like every single show. There's like probably like 200 or 300 people that were on any of the shows in the past couple of years. And it's super fun. Like they have like 4 days of parties and stuff every day.
That's so fun.
So, man. But I'm probably gonna, if everything opens and it's like safe, then I'll go.
I know.
But if it's like still you gotta wear the mask, I don't know if I'm gonna go.
I don't know. You could rock a good mask. Yeah, that's the crazy thing about this whole quarantine thing. I was saying earlier before you came on how like I started doing these lives because I was assuming that we were gonna be under quarantine for like 2 weeks. So I was like, okay, I got like my 2 week lineup, like we're good, you know, that'll like keep us busy. Then it's like a month later, a little over a month, and we're still in quarantine. And I can't remember when the last time I wore real pants was.
Yeah. I know. I got the stretchers on.
You put on a dress for prom.
Pants on.
Yeah. Well, a dress is different. Jeans are like what gauges like you're still like, you know, because I don't know. You get me. Okay, so you had weight loss surgery right before you went on Big Brother.
Yeah, I did. So that
was part of your intro package. I remember thinking like it wasn't funny, but like it was so.
It was weird. It was weird. I know.
No, it wasn't weird. It was just like. It was. I guess I would say it was okay. So I'm that person that like I love looking up like stars plastic surgery.
Yeah.
If you will. So like the fact that you were so like open about saying that, I was like, first of all, that's my girl. But I don't know, just like. And that was pretty close to before you went on Big Brother, too.
Yeah, so this is what happened. So I applied. I just wanted to go on the race. And I applied for the race probably like 7 times. And this is like, and in my mind, like when I was fatter, I thought I could do it. Okay, so I'm not trying to lie. Like I was like, oh, it's fine. But anyway, so I had my surgery. And then
you and your mom both?
And my sister.
Yeah. Oh, and your mom and your sister?
And my brother.
Oh my gosh. That's so.
Yeah, girl.
Like all on the same day?
No. So first we saw my brother.
Oh, I was picturing the same day, and you're all recovering together, and I was like, that is one hell of a family reunion.
So this was my story. So that's how I got on Big Brother, because they were like, what the hell? So first we saw my brother, and we went to Mexico, to Tijuana, and then when he survived, then we decided, okay, we'll go do it too. So after he survived, we knew it was okay.
I love how you send your brother in as like the guinea pig.
Like the volunteer.
Yeah,
nice.
to volunteer. And then, so then like 2 or 3 months later, they were like, let's go do it. I'm like, all right. So yeah, then I had the surgery. And then like within like 2 or 3 months, you know, the race, they never call me ever, never, ever.
Yeah.
And so then
who are you gonna go on Amazing Race with?
Oh, I applied to any person I knew. I applied like as a single.
That is so
I applied
funny.
like with whoever, like my boyfriend, my sister, Joe Schmo in the street, and then I applied as a single, and I didn't get called, right? And I went to the open call in LA, and then the one guy, anyway, it doesn't matter. I applied, and it just like was not happening. So when I applied for Big Brother, I was like, nobody's even gonna call me. Like, this is retarded. Like, I make this stupid video, and then within 2 days they call me, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Yeah. So then from there, you know what happens. But it was fun. It was exciting.
Yeah, it's a crazy audition process. I actually just realized. Oh my gosh, Anthony, you'll appreciate this. Okay, I don't know why I forgot about this, but I had a friend, Calissa, who we're like kind of friends. I mean, we're like friends, like. Actually, I haven't talked to her in a really long time. But I remember when you had said that you would like reach out to everyone that you knew to be your Amazing Race partner. Calissa had asked me to be her Amazing Race partner.
What did you say?
Well, I couldn't get off work because I didn't really. Yeah, well, but I don't know. I was like, is there money? Like, are they paying us to be there? And she was like, no, but like you could potentially win $1 million. I was like, I'm not gonna win $1 million. But me and Calissa, and she was like she was like going to finals, and she was like looking for a partner to be in her finals group or her final.
Oh my God.
Well,
I forgot that. Dang.
if I apply for Amazing Race, I'm putting you down. I'm not even asking.
We'll see what happens.
You should, yeah, you should. No, and that's like the thing, like, I don't know how it is for you, but like, when I tell anyone that I was like on a show or something, they'll be like, oh, like, were you on Naked and Afraid? I'm like, do I look like I'm gonna be on Naked and Afraid? Like, are you freaking
No one has ever asked me if I was on Naked and Afraid, but I wish that they did.
Yeah, like, of all the shows, they're like, you were on Naked and Afraid? I'm like, no.
Side note about Naked and Afraid. Okay, so I haven't watched it, but I've heard that it's like a lot like Survivor, but you're naked and you're afraid. they like put you in the middle of nowhere, and you have to like survive while you're naked. Mm-hmm. There is no prize money involved in Naked and Afraid. These people, exactly. These people are doing it because, like, out of the goodness of their hearts. Like, as, like, no, I don't even think it's, like, a clout kind of show. Like, I think it's, like...
Really?
I don't know. Do you know anyone that was on Naked and Afraid that, like, made it?
I've never watched it.
No.
So.
No.
Yeah, but they don't even get paid. Like, they don't get paid anything. So.
Yeah, but, like, do you ever have people ask you, like, oh, why didn't you go on The Bachelorette?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know. Well, okay, I guess I say that. Up until I left for Big Brother, like, I was in a relationship for 5 years. So I guess that's probably why, that's why I never made, I mean, I don't know. But I don't know if that's why I didn't apply necessarily. But that's probably why, like, people like, assume, like,
behind you.
But also, I also had a really hard time before going on Big Brother. Like, on The Bachelor, they, like, make out with, you know, they're all, like, making out and kissing and stuff, and I didn't know how I felt about that. Then I went on Big Brother, and I had 3 showmances, so that's that, but...
For me, like, people ask me, like, oh, why didn't you go on The Bachelorette? I was like, I'm not trying to win a man, like, ever. I'm trying to win
Yeah, there's no prize money in that.
That's true. You know, I'm not going to
Man.
fight 20 girls over one guy.
Oh my gosh. Like, your prize is Peter.
Yeah, like, you know, they say, like, men are like buses. There's always another one around the corner. So it's not. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about the cha-ching.
But we're in quarantine, and all the bus services are shut down. All the buses are
stopped. The bus station is closed.
This is a bad time for a breakup for me. This is a bad time. No, I'm kidding. But okay, so you and your boyfriend. Speaking of relationships, so y'all been together for how many years?
Oh my goodness, we've been together like I don't know, on and off like 5 years. Like, mostly on, but about 5 years now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Was he excited to watch you on the show, or?
He was freaking out. So, okay, so when I was on the show, I had wore this necklace, so he gave me the necklace. Aww. So anyway, people on the thing, they were like, oh, it's because she's wearing, they were saying that I was cursed, right? And they were saying, oh, she's cursed, and it's because of her necklace. So anyway, it was really funny.
That's some Christy Murphy stuff right there.
So when you see in the pictures and stuff, I have it on. It's because he bought it for me. But I think he thought that, because when you go to the interviews, you know, they ask you, like, are you single?
Yeah.
Are you single? Please answer to the microphone. And
they ask you so many times.
Oh, yeah, blah, blah, you know. But so then he felt like he didn't know, like, am I really single? Like, am I lying? But ultimately, he knew, like, at the end, we're together, you know? But
yeah. So that was the crazy thing, because I felt the same kind of thing in the interviews. Even when they reached out to me, they were like, we're looking for single people in their 20s that are looking, you know, for adventure. You know, it was like single, whatever. But Ovi, he got on, and he's like one of the younger people, but he got on and he's in a relationship. So I feel like if they want you, they'll have you. But they definitely love the whole like showmance, like.
It couldn't all be people in relationships, though.
Yeah, but and then of course like they usually have like the token old guy, or I don't know, but pretty much everyone our season was in relationships. I mean, like same with Sam, who's married. I don't know. So maybe you could have gotten on being in a relationship, but I know what you mean. Like you never know.
Yeah. Did you did you go to, okay, so like when we went to the finals, there was like 2 groups. Did you just go to the finals and then you went all the way the first time?
Well, so they recruited me on Instagram, but like just because they recruited me doesn't mean that I was like in.
Right.
I think Jack was the only one from our season that they like literally, he had like a 2-week audition process. They found him. He didn't even go to finals. They like flew him out there. He like had like a special interview and then I guess was on. But everyone else that was recruited, we still had to send in our application. We still had to go through the process. We had to do the phone interviews, the Skype interviews, everything. And then if we were invited to finals, and we went. But yeah, it was definitely. I guess after finals, then they tell you you're like in top 25, which you're like, I don't like. Am I really in top 25, or like I want to be in top 16? So it was a really nerve-wracking process. But
Wait, it went from 25 to 16.
I just remember
allegedly. I don't know. I still don't know.
No mathematical
Do you ever
sense.
watch Joe Dirt?
No, I don't watch any TV.
Oh my God, Anthony, have you seen Joe Dirt with David Spade? Okay, so I told them when I went in, I feel like, because Joe Dirt, he's like the janitor, and then they invite him in to interview him. And so I told him, I feel like Joe Dirt, like, when I'm like the janitor, and then you guys invite me in here to interview me. And then like they were like laughing. But anyway, that's like how the whole experience felt. But I remember like at the finals, there was like 4 blondes. 2 of them looked like Liz and Julia. So I kind of chopped them down. Like I was like, oh yeah, like those 2 look like Liz and Julia, and you already had girls that look like that, so whatever. And then the other one was like super beautiful. And then anyway, the last, I just put in my head like it was gonna be me or whatever. But
yeah, same. No, I did the same thing.
Yeah, you just have to put it in your head. I was like, it's either gonna be them or me, and it's me, and that's it.
There were no other blondes at my final interviews. Like for the people watching, so what they do is like at finals, they put you all in this like room where you're all like sitting at tables, and you can kind of size up the rest of the competition.
That's awesome.
Well, yeah, no, and they tell you they're
can.
like
you can see all the other ones.
Do what?
No, I'm saying, so you're right, that you could see all the other people, so you know, like, okay, look at this person, and you can judge in your head like where they were coming from or whatever. Like Raven had like a fucking like a 7-inch heels. I thought she was.
She was that girl, huh?
Stripper. I thought for sure she was a stripper, for sure, because she sat in front of me, and I thought, wow, Raven, because I didn't know who she was, but I was like, this girl, she got like 7-inch heels on. Yeah. She's a stripper for sure.
So I know that when I was in finals, and also by the way, okay, so I had an interview with James Ryan yesterday, and he told me that apparently I'm under contract for 10 years that I'm not allowed to talk about production. But I've been talking about production every night. So I'm like, okay,
I leak it all the time. I literally leak it online all the time. I just wrote in the Big Brother group. They have like the Big Brother fans or whatever. I wrote in the group because they asked about the auditions, and I just
I love talking about it, but no one has told me otherwise. So I hope I feel like you can't give like the real inside information, I guess.
Right.
You only say nice stuff about it.
I only say I had a great experience. So I only say nice things. Maybe if I was like, they suck, then they'd be like, we're suing you. But
they'd be like, say it again for the microphone.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, so I really hope I'm not stepping on toes at all here. But so in the finals, they have like everyone in a room that you're all like sizing each other up, and they came in front of everyone and told us like look at who was in the room, and like because they were going to be asking about them in the interview. So I like strategic like put myself in the back corner, but then I like got up and went to the bathroom, so everyone, which was like on the other side of the room, so like everyone would like see me get up, and like so then they would be the one, so then they would be like, oh, that blonde girl, like don't have her, so then they would have me, and I think it worked.
That is definitely something you would do,
wasn't it?
Yeah, no, seriously,
But
I know what you're saying, because when they told me that, because they say, like, I want to hear what you think about the people in here. I'm like, oh, I'm like, okay. So in my head, I'm like, okay, we got Marty McFly over here.
that's so funny.
So,
Dang.
but no, I'm really not. I'm not like a mean person, but it just was like funny because you have to act. They said they want to hear the truth.
You,
So
you have to be like Kathryn.
truth.
So I like fell in love with Jessica Milagros during finals. Like she was my best friend in my head, which she'll tell you. Like I freaked her out and everything because I came on way too strong with my friendship. But it's kind of like similar to him, like how I came on friendly. But so whenever they asked me about somebody, I brought her up, but I wasn't even like catty about it. I was like the girl sitting next to me. I was like, she's brunette, she's curvy. I was like, you can tell that she's spicy. I was like, I want her on my team. And then she got cast.
She got called spicy.
You could know she was Jessica was a spicy mama.
Yeah, no, she was. I really liked her. I thought she was really pretty, really cute.
Yeah,
but
she's one of my faves.
Yeah, so it was weird because, like, in the room, it's huge, right? So there's like 45 people, 50, whatever.
Oh, you had that many people?
Yeah, we had like so like the week, and then the last 2 days we had like about 45 in the whole room, and then the last day we had about 25.
Yeah.
So but they had already told me. But he told me, he goes, listen, we already picked like half the people, so like we're only picking like 6 or 7 of you. So I'm like, oh shit. So there's already like 40, right? So but it was weird because Jessica, Raven, and me all sat in the same row, but like there was still like 35 other people, and we all sat like, and I was looking at Raven and her and the rest of the room, like, I guess.
Yeah. Wait, was Cody in your finals?
No, it was me, Mark, Jessica, Raven, Matt, and Cameron.
Okay, cool. Cameron, I remember him.
Cameron, he went home first.
Yeah.
He did the striptease for Elena and Jessica.
I remember that. He went on the first day.
Yeah.
And then you were the second?
I was the second.
Dang.
Yeah, because I was nominated against the most people on the block ever. And
against the who?
Ever. Against the most people on the block at one time. So it was me against...
Oh! I remember this. Wait,
everyone
tell me again.
Here's a recap. So it was me versus Megan, and they're going to send Megan home.
And then she's evicted.
And then she quit because she couldn't take it. So she quit. Then it was me and Alex. And then Alex won the veto. And then it was me and Paul. But then Paul pulled out that fucking necklace. And then it was me and Christmas, and then she broke her leg.
And that was why everyone turned against Cody.
Yeah, and that was it. And
that screwed Cody over because he ended up nominating the entire house during his HOH.
And then I thought I had the votes, but then Josh and Kevin turned on me, and that was it.
Wait, so, why? Okay, that's actually a good question.
Not that I'm bitter. Everyone watching.
Yeah, well, we're all a little bitter. Tommy evicted me, and I'll never let him live down.
Bad,
but no, okay. So this is a question that I have about Christmas. I think she's great. She's one of the favorite people to watch that season. But she's ripped as hell. Like she looks like an absolute comp beast, like bodybuilder. Yeah. Why would you not evict the one that looks like she could kick your ass in every competition?
Because she broke her leg.
She was before.
She broke her leg.
She broke her leg later, I thought.
No, she broke her leg versus me. And then when she broke her leg, she couldn't do half the challenges.
Well, I thought that when she was on the block. No, when she was on the block, I don't think that she was in. Or I'm telling you, and you were there.
Oh no. I
can't believe I just wait. So she was already in a casting. She was on the block against you.
Yeah.
Oh, well then that's why. That sucks.
Yeah. So, but I will say that no, she really does have a good social game, and she really knows how to talk to people too. So I'm not gonna totally.
Well, yeah, but that's why you get rid of the threat.
Because I know people will be like, well, blah blah. No, but definitely part of it was the.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's a no-brainer to keep the one with the broken leg. But
even
that's crazy.
What the hell's his name? One of the producers, Moynihan, whatever. He told me,
I don't know.
I know that it wasn't fair. I'm like, oh, fabulous. That's awesome. Thank you. Like, what am I supposed to say? Anyway, so that was my situation. But.
But I'd asked you, earlier, and I think I got sidetracked. What was your biggest takeaway from your entire Big Brother experience? I guess, what was like the number one positive thing that you learned about yourself?
Oh, well, the number one thing that I would say is try to watch the show more before you go on. Because like I really didn't watch it because I honestly, I swear to God, I thought they were never gonna call me ever, so I never watched it. I watched
Dang.
like 2 seasons.
But then you show up at finals and you're like, I got this.
The what?
But
Oh, well, because
you should have binge watched after finals.
No, so what happened is they told me to watch. Did they tell you to watch season 12?
No, they told me to watch season 20, but I went back and I watched all of season 20 first, then I watched season 19, then I watched some of season 16 because I was trying to study Derek's game because I thought maybe I could be the second coming of Derek, but I wasn't.
No, listen, like when they talk about all their play and stuff, I'm like, I don't know. But and I'm just being honest. But they told me to watch season 12. I think it was the Saboteur. So
yeah.
I thought that they were telling me we want you to be the Saboteur. So that's how crazy I was. I was like,
wow.
Oh,
well, I thought maybe that I was going to be Tyler Crispin too, but that didn't happen.
What'd you say?
People did you think you were going to be?
Okay, no, I never. Because I watched season 20, and I remember being like, even in my interviews, they were like, they asked you questions, and they were like, whose game do you think that you would play the most like? And I was like, Tyler Crispin, because I'm always like running things and manipulating people. I thought like I literally, and then even in the interview, they were like, we don't think you're going to be like Tyler Crispin, and I was like, yeah, I am, and but I wasn't. So, joke's on me.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the situation. You know what I mean? Like me, like the way that I had mentally prepared it was that I was going to actually like do something. But what happened is in the first 2 weeks I was on the block the whole time. So
I know
like,
that stinks.
You know what I mean? So in my head it went differently. But
it always goes different in the head. Yeah, so yeah. I feel like right when you get in the house you have to like abandon everything. But okay, so season 19 is very controversial, and I'll say it. Paul ran that season. like
no, I know.
He was the one making all the moves. And I think it's amazing game. I think Paul has some of the best gameplay that I've seen because he really was able to, for 2 years in a row, he was a finished second. But had you stayed in the house for longer, do you think you would have been on Paul's team, or do you think you would have gone against Paul?
No, there's a clip of me, Alex, and Ramses, and we were talking and we were saying like how, and she goes, and I told her, she goes, oh no, he has, because his thing is like friendship or whatever. Oh, friendship, right? So she was like, no, he has friendship, and then I literally told her, I'm like, no, girl, I'm like, he's here to win, this and that, and so later on she says it to him like she says it to the camera, but yeah, no, for me, he knew that because there's also a clip in the live feeds where I told him like basically like I don't like when people schmooze other people, so like I told him like let's cut the freaking BS, and then it was like a GIF or whatever, but yeah, because he knew that I wasn't gonna fall for this stupid crap. I don't know, but it was me, Dominique, Jessica, like all of us that went home early, we saw like kind of right through him. I don't know.
So it's almost like you have to be part of his team until you have like the numbers to like you have to like fake be a part of his team. Well, I say fake. I mean, he's a nice guy. I love him. But you have to like be on his side until you finally have the numbers to get rid of him.
You don't have to. It's okay. Don't worry. He's okay.
Oh, no, I'm not telling you. I'm telling the audience because
the audience. I know. The audience. So like.
Well, yeah, it's Big Brother.
He already knows. Listen, he already knows how we all feel about it. And after 2 years, I told him congratulations. But anyway, he knows how we all feel about it. But like, yeah, I know the fans will like screenshot it and then they'll like send it to him. So whatever.
Yeah, I know, and I really want Paul to come on my live. So I don't want y'all to like. Okay. No, I think Paul is. I didn't actually respect. Okay, I've always respected his game. I didn't realize how great his game was until I was in the Big Brother house, and I realized how difficult it is to like really have an entire team of people follow what you say. It was. I don't know. He's what I think he hasn't watched season 19, so he does. I'll fill you in. But yeah, I mean he's great. But okay, so final question about Paul because I hate to like. I promise I'm not a Paul stan. Well, I mean, maybe I am, but
no, it's okay.
had you been in jury?
No, there's just a lot of things that he, like, a lot of the fans, like, didn't see. There's a lot of things that he said that was really personal attacks on people. That's why a lot of people talk to him.
That's the crazy thing.
I should stop talking. It's the Tito's.
What? Okay, no, but I think that's fair. In my season of Big Brother, it was so crazy how many times people would say the most personal stuff, like a personal attack, and then they would turn around and be like, "Oh, but it's not personal; it's game." And you're like, "I'm pretty sure that was personal." But it's hard. But I get it now that I'm out of the house, looking back, because I know how, like, when you're living and breathing something, it's like, I mean, personal attacks are going to happen, and that person is still convinced that it's game, but. You know.
But you don't need to call, anyway, there's, like, instances where you call people names like a bitch and stuff. You don't need to say, like,
I called a lot of people a
bitch,
so
bitch, or
I can't really talk about that.
This motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, why do you have to curse or, like, say shit like that? Just be like, this
Jillian!
person, vote them out.
You realize that I called everyone a bitch.
You know what I mean? You didn't call anyone a bitch. What?
I called everyone a bitch.
She acted like she wanted to act like it was something she did for the show. She still does that shit today.
I call everyone a bitch. I don't think bitch is a bad word.
No, I don't think it's a bad word. But
CBS let me say it. But anyway, neither here nor there. So had you been on the jury of your season, do you think you would have voted for Paul to win?
No.
Really? No. I love Josh though. I love Josh.
There's no way. There's just no way. There's
crazy.
No way.
Huh.
There's just no way. I don't know if there's anything that could have changed my mind. But I do agree he did run a great game. I'm not saying that it was the game at all. Because he had all of them believing that they were his sole alliance, which he ran a great game on their ass. But ultimately, because I know the truth, like the real, like, you know, I'm like.
I know. There's so many things that go on in the house that, I don't know. It's easy to make I don't want to say it's easy, but I mean, there's even some things that I had said about people that in my head I was like, oh, it's game. But then I get back and I'm out of the house and I'm looking back and I'm like, ooh, like I should not have said that. That was kind of out of line.
You know, I think my problem with Big Brother, like for me personally, is like once I make like the judgment on like this person or like this, like I can't change it and I can't. So that's my problem. But if that is like in Big Brother, you have to be able to adapt to like the different people and. Like that's I don't know. I guess that's
I know what you mean because that was kind of my problem that maybe led to my demise was because after Tommy had tried to flip the vote on me, I really should have used that opportunity to go to him and be like, oh, like I tell him that like kind of like be more of like on his side and like suck up to him in a way. So then he would think that I wasn't a threat, but instead, because he knew that he had done that and that I had something against him, it kind of created some animosity when I should have been, and I did hold it against him that whole week. I was a bitch that week. And I think if I could have gone back and done something, if I could have gone back and done something different, it would have been letting that go, forgetting about it, and then kind of like sucking up, if you will, to get back in his good graces. But bitches
so
get
you say you hold a grudge?
No. I don't hold a grudge. Oh, my poor Tommy.
I'm kidding.
Felt like Tommy will never hear the end of it. But but he was the reason why I got out. So that's like something that of course I'm gonna like think about. But
what happened with your votes again? Can you remind me? Tell me like who came for who voted you out, like what part? I forgot.
I was second in jury. And I guess the first time I was on the block it was unanimous to keep me. Then second time I was stupid and I volunteered to be a pawn. And then and then that's when Tommy and Jack tried to flip the votes to get me out. Then ended up also with the help of Holly, we flipped the votes to get me to stay. And then I stayed for another week. However, I wasn't good at playing both sides. So then I evicted Jack. So then and then also like the whole thing with Tommy, he was thinking that's coming after him, and it was just Anthony doesn't get it because wow. Anyway, we were talking Big Brother, so
no, I'm just watching it evolve.
He can't relate. No, but it's a game of chess, and it's a lot of like when you're going against one person. Like say like when Cliff's Angels had all voted to evict Jack, it wasn't as easy as like okay now we got rid of Jack because obviously then Jack's side was going to come against us and retaliate. When it just so there was only one vote to keep. Oh, and I was on the block the block against Cliff, so of course that tore up Cliff's Angels votes. So Jess was the only vote to keep me, which is why she was the only person I hugged on my way out. Because I'm a bad bitch.
I know. If I had known that, I think like in the moment you're like shocked, but if I had known, I would have did like the fuck you.
Yeah, you're cool. Fuck you.
You're
yeah,
cool.
no, exactly.
Fuck you guys.
And I know that a lot of people think I'm bitter, but like, why would you hug people on your way out that just voted to get you out of the game? Like,
I know. Well, I know, like, for me,
you
don't even know who it was. Like, sometimes it's like, you didn't even, like, for me, like, I was like, who the fuck was that? Like, I couldn't figure out who did it. And then, like...
So you were blindsided.
Yeah, I was blindsided. Yeah, if you look at, like, there's, like, there was an article this year, the top blindsides of Big Brother, you'll see my face, like...
Really? Okay, like, what?
You'll see my face, like...
Dang. That's crazy. Yeah. So would you go back and do it again if given the chance?
Yeah, and you know what I figured out the key is? This is what my personal speculation is. The person that cooks and cleans is going to stay longer. Because nobody wants to clean. Nobody wants to cook. And Raven would freaking cook and clean, and they kept her ass a long time.
So Anthony exposed me the other night. Because when I was in the house, I was one of the top cleaners. Like, I would get the wet wipe, like the little disinfectant wipes, and I would dust, I would do everything. Like, I would sweep, I took out the trash, I fed the fishes. I've never been more responsible in my life than I was in that Big Brother house.
And that was gameplay because you only did it for Big Brother. You've never cleaned. I've known you forever, and you don't clean afterwards. So it's not like it changed you and turned you into a neat
I wish it did. I thought it did, but it didn't. But it was pure. But it was gameplay, but it was also because there's so much free time.
You admitted it was gameplay because you wanted to get to know some of the people that were also cleaning.
No one else was cleaning, except for me.
No, you and
I did all the dishes.
Nobody wants to clean. It's true. She's right. Nobody wants to clean.
Yeah. When I was on the block, I was like, screw this. I'm not doing the dishes. And the dishes, like, also, I remember, like, I did an experiment one time, and it was like, how long can I go without cleaning the dishes? And it, like, no one did them for, like, 4 straight days. And I was like, wow, I am the backbone of this household.
It's true. If you cook for them and clean, like, they will keep you around because nobody really wants to do it. I'm telling you. And then it was, anyway, that was funny. But yeah.
But it's so true. That's really good advice.
And don't pee on the toilet seat like someone on my season who did it every single time.
On purpose?
Yeah. We don't know if it was on purpose, but we've had some talks. We had some talks about it.
Yeah. Was it a girl or a guy? I'm kidding.
I'm totally kidding. Because, like, we had to talk about it, and then when I left, and they had it, and then there's, like, another clip of it. Anyway.
Dang, that's so funny. Yeah, man, the Big Brother house was crazy.
What was your favorite challenge that you did? Didn't you do the OTEV?
Yes. Okay, I would say OTEV was my favorite, except for I lost. And that was the week I got evicted. But it was iconic to be able to compete in OTEV. And that was the first time that I'd ever really, like, gone, like, head-to-head competition, so it was thrilling because I was like, I have to get it first, and it was thrilling. I think
didn't you beat Cliff? You ran up this thing and you beat Cliff, right?
I cried for 2 days.
I'm sorry.
I cried for I was inconsolable for 2 days because I felt like such a monster. Even now, like, I honestly can't even talk about it now because it was so. I was such a monster. I'm not used to head-to-head competition. I would suck at the challenge, but yeah, so I felt really bad, but. Yeah, but my favorite competition was Caitlin Herman, just because I won, and it was so easy for me to win. So
I don't remember. I can't remember. You know how many there's so many competitions. I can't remember all of them. But I do remember you taking like running up the rope or whatever the thing.
Yeah.
Cliff.
Poor Cliff. Usually Cliff is in here, so Cliff, if you're in here, I'm sorry again. Cliff actually doesn't even.
I like him too. I want to meet him at the Parts of Reality.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be there. He's the best. But man, I want to go to Hearts of Reality. I hope everything clears up by then.
Oh my God, you'll love it. It's a lot of fun.
Anthony wants to go too.
No,
Anthony, we're gonna have to get you.
For you.
Anthony, we're gonna have to get you on Naked and Afraid so you can be my guest.
And you can come too. Bring him too. You should go. Well, I'll go. It's really fun.
Can I literally be on any other show?
Nope, Naked and Afraid.
And I have to say, like, a lot of the people look way taller on TV, and then when you see them, they're really short. Like, I feel like, okay, like, how tall are you?
I'm 5'8".
Okay, you're like me. So I'm like 5'6", like around 5'6", 5'7". But a lot of the people like on Survivor and stuff, I meet them and they're like really Not all of them, but
Yeah.
a lot of them are short. So it's really interesting for people.
That's so funny. When I remember specifically when Tyler came to host the competition in the house, I remember he looked at Jackson and Jack and he was like, I thought y'all were like 7 feet tall, which they are tall, but they're not 7 feet.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing Mark on your season. Mark looked colossal on TV. Like the biggest person ever. But I hear that he's like maybe the same size as Jackson, which Jackson, of course, is, you know, a big guy too, but he's not like a mountain of a man, you know?
Mark, I'm trying to think how tall. Mark is like taller than me. Mark was in the finals with me. We sat next to each other when we did the
IQ personality.
Which, by the way, I sucked
test.
at that. I was like, I don't even know how to pass this because I don't even know a lot about math. But
anyway. Advice. I think this actually might be bad advice, but I feel like the key to getting on Big Brother is either ace that and be a genius, or fail it miserably. Like, don't be the in between person. Like, either like go full force, nail it, or fail.
Yeah, because that test, I haven't done algebra in probably like 10 years. So
yeah, without a calculator, like what the heck?
How did you feel?
Oh, that was also, yeah, my other advice is drinking before the interview too.
Oh,
were you drunk going into your interview or hungover or anything?
Did you bring it in your bag or
no? I was sober, but so while I've been doing these interviews, I've been asking everybody like what their audition process was like or their casting process of it, especially because they just ended taking applications, so people are interested in knowing in case they get called. The general consensus was everyone started out their story by saying like, oh, I was hungover, or oh, I was drunk and I did this. It's always that one of the two, like going into like open call or something. And coincidentally, when I showed up for finals, I had Stagecoach that weekend before, so I was still drunk. I didn't drive, so don't worry. But I showed up, and I remember they were like trying to talk to me, and I was like, I'll be honest, like I'm still drunk, so like you're gonna have to like remind me of this later. And I guess they loved it. So my advice is either show up drunk or hungover, and then nail your tests or fail it.
Or both.
Or you can do both.
Well, no, you can be drunk and nail or fail your test.
Yeah. As I'm verbalizing this, I'm starting to realize that I might be giving really bad advice.
No. I totally get it. I just tried to be like as crazy, like I don't know. But I feel like I am kind of crazy. But I feel like
we all are. We're all
you
crazy.
have to be like super like animated, and you have to tell the stories like crazy. Like they asked me to tell them the same story probably like 10 times. Every time I went, I had to tell the same story, but you got to tell it.
Wait, what was that story?
Enthusiasm and blah blah. You know.
Was it the story about you, your brother, sister, and mom's weight loss thing? Is that what?
It's just I don't know, different things about my life.
Yeah.
Some things that I didn't really want to talk about, but I did. But
that's so
funny. I was like, oh my god. One thing I told him, please don't tell him this. Then I go and then he told him. I go, oh my god, what? I go, oh my god, are you freaking kidding me? You told him that. I told you that. Yeah. So there's something.
That's so funny. I can't even. There's a lot of things I can't even remember that I said, but it worked.
Yeah. It's crazy. It was a crazy experience. So what do you think? Do you think that you would go play it one more time?
Oh, I would love to. That'd be a dream come true. But I feel like at this point, like it's kind of a pipe dream because I was talking to James Ryan last night where he was giving me all the tea about All-Stars, about his All-Star season. And I realized that they ruined it for everybody. So the chances of there being an All-Star season are very slim. But I don't know. I mean, there's so many good competitors to choose from. I don't know. I would go back to that house in a heartbeat, though.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
But until then, I'll just be mad at Tommy for evicting me.
Is there anything that you would change or not?
You dropped us.
I did. Is there anything that you would change?
Okay. This sounds really weird. Well, okay. You only have one shot of like really going into the house, for like, like a true big brother, like going in and no one knows who you are. No one knows anything about you, all that. I think that one of my biggest mistakes was the first day. I'm used to doing like pageant interviews, professional dance interviews, things like that where you're putting, especially in Texas, when you're putting forth your best foot, you're in full hair and makeup, you're glam, you're tan, you're everything. And it's a lot to take for some people. I wish that I would have come in more of like how I usually am every day, where it's like no makeup or limited makeup. athleisure, you know, whatever, because I think that people stereotyped me in a way that I wasn't really. And that kind of threw off my entire, like, just the trajectory of my whole game. Because they thought that I was like, oh, the dumb blonde, whatever, which I am a dumb blonde. I'm kidding. They were only half right. No, but like, I think that they thought that I was more of like the prissy, whatever, and they weren't expecting me to be who I was. So I know that I can't really go back and do that if I go back because people already know me.
Right.
But if I was able to start over from ground zero, I would have changed my first impression going into the house.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that people do, and that's with anything in life. We're just going to be honest about that. But I think that people do stereotype you based on how you look and this and that. I feel like that's, like for you and me, is like the stereotypical blonde.
Yeah.
And
we're so much more than that. I mean, maybe we're not. I don't know.
I know. I'm like, I live in Las Vegas. I'm not a showgirl, okay? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah.
Wait, do you live in Las Vegas?
Yeah.
Now it makes sense. I was thinking you lived in LA because I knew that you were on that time zone. But now it makes sense on why you asked if I had gone to Vegas.
Yeah. I should have come.
Girl.
The one that I should have come. But then I forget what happened. Somebody from my season was here. Was Dominique here? Somebody was here, and I was going to go meet them. Or Raven. I think it was Raven. And
I'll be honest, that was the most uneventful trip to Vegas I've ever done because, like, I'm glad that I went, don't get me wrong, but I had just gotten my phone back for the first time. I was a little overwhelmed with everything, that a lot of people went out and, like, were going to, like, day parties, and I wasn't. I went to go visit one of my friends from college, and we watched football because it was, like, the first real thing that I'd ever done in, like, months.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So, I wasn't in party mode, but now, after this quarantine's lifted, I'm coming to Vegas, and you and I are partying.
If you come here, we're going to party. We're going to call James because James runs, like, all the clubs. So anytime
I knew that.
James gives me the hookup to the pools, to everything. So we'll call James, and his ass will get us in. And, yeah. He's going to watch us and be like, look how demanding she is. Hello, James.
Oh, no, yeah.
It's me again. Yeah, so.
I'm sure he loves it. That's fine. I guess
he likes it. He likes when Big Brother people come to the stuff. He likes it.
Yeah, well, I remember that's how I met him. I met him through Evil Dick in Vegas because Evil Dick like put us in touch. So, I feel like we're cool. We're cool.
I feel like Evil Dick hates me because like I was supposed to do an interview with him and then
Evil Dick.
I basically had like I didn't mean to ghost him, but I did because
that was he terrifies me, but in a good way. He's one of my favorite Big Brother people. So, okay, last question. So, if you could pick, I'll say your ideal alliance. We'll say it's an alliance of 5. You're, of course, the 5th. Who are 4 people from the history of Big Brother that you would want to have in your alliance for the remaining of your alliance?
Well, that sucks because I told you I barely watched it. No, I'm just kidding.
So just give me 4 random names.
No.
I'll be in your alliance.
I know some people. Okay. So I would pick Rachel Riley because that was from my season. I love Rachel Riley. I think she's so funny and
she's an icon.
I like her personality and she's really smart.
Yeah.
So I like Rachel Riley. I would pick her. I would pick hold on. I have her face in my head, but I can't think of her name. Hold
Janelle.
on. I like her, but no, it's Brittany. I pick Brittany.
Well, I love Brittany too. Brittany Haynes.
Yes.
But you wouldn't be in alliance with Janelle because damn. She would.
And Janelle.
She would steamroll your alliance. I'm kidding.
But then, of course, I got.
Hopefully, she's not on your season.
I gotta pick my friend Alex because Alex. A lot of people.
I do love Alex from your season.
A lot of people don't like her, but she's a kick-ass competitor, so I would pick Alex too.
I actually really liked her on season 19.
She's a really, really cool. Ever since Big Brother, she like ghosted everyone, doesn't like come around, but she's a really cool girl.
Yeah.
Even me, and I was her friend. Like she doesn't really talk Big Brother. She doesn't talk about the game. But she was a kick-ass competitor.
Yeah. Oh, Glenn's in here. Hey, Glenn.
Those guys, like, let me tell you, on my season, they were scared of her. They were trying to vote her out. Matt was like, oh my God, we got to get her out of here. He was like freaking out. I
think she was I actually thought that she was a really great game player from your season.
Good strategy. But
granted, I didn't really know that much about Big Brother when I was watching it, but she seemed like she was like a good.
Who would you pick? Who do you think?
Ooh, from the history of Big Brother?
Yeah, I see. You know what? I trust girls more than guys, to be honest with you. So I
Yeah.
picked all girls.
Hmm.
Because you always pick men.
I'll be honest, I actually don't even know who I would choose. I don't know. I feel like I was asked this question, I don't even know myself.
You like Rachel too? He was pointing at you when I said Rachel.
Oh no, you pointed at me like you should pick me.
Yeah, that.
Oh, I thought you were saying. I thought you were pointing at her because she likes Rachel.
Like, don't be weird.
I like Rachel.
And no, Anthony. Yeah, no, I love Rachel Riley. I think she's an icon. Anthony just doesn't really know a lot about Big Brother, so the fact that you were literally like saying like, oh, Rachel Riley, Brittany Hayes, he's like, oh, Kathryn, and I was like, please don't embarrass me right now. Like, I'm not on the same level as these girls.
No, they never pick. You notice they never pick like two blondes. Like if it would be like you and me, like hello.
Yeah. Well,
hello.
me and Christy. I mean, Christy was blonde, but she was more of like an earthy blonde. Like I was more of the fake blonde.
I forgot. On mine there wasn't. Okay.
Yeah, there's rarely ever like two blonde typecasts. But yeah. But no, Elena was on your season.
No, she had like well, I guess you could say it was blonde. It was more like a
she was like silvery blonde.
Purple silver. Yeah.
Oh,
that's
man,
true.
I used to assume she had too much purple shampoo. I need to ask her about that.
Megan, they made her dye her hair purple and blue, like to go on. They were like, we need someone like weird looking, so we need you to do purple and blue. I'm like, what?
Wow, I would have totally dyed my hair purple and blue.
I'm like, girl, no, like this is my real hair. She's like, oh, I'm like.
That's so funny. Wow, man.
Okay.
Wow, that's crazy. They didn't tell me to change anything about the way I looked.
Did they pick your clothes? They picked my clothes.
Okay, they did because I could not wrap my head around the idea of getting dressed up to go into my own house. So when they were like, oh, like, and I guess I watched the seasons, but I didn't really realize that everyone was so dressed up for eviction. I do remember seeing Bailey dressed up in like a gown one time, and I was like, why is she so dressed up? I didn't realize that like that was like a thing to do. So I didn't pack anything. So I had them go. I told them like I was like, okay, I usually shop at like Marciano or House of CB. So they went and got me a couple dresses for the live shows, but yeah. So that's why they had to pick out my clothes because I literally didn't bring anything except for athleisure.
Oh.
I also forgot to pack underwear, and they had to go buy me that too.
Oh my God, are you serious?
I was the worst packer because I don't know why. It was like when I was going through finals and everything, like I was like, oh, I'm on. But then they kind of tell you, they're like, oh, well, you might not be on. We have to send out the film crew to get, the last bit of footage that we need. So then I was like, well, if they don't know already, then I'm not on. So I kind of like unpacked a little bit here and there, and then they're like, we're leaving right now, and I was like, oh crap.
Did you okay when you got the key, were you really surprised, or you knew like for sure you got it? Like,
I wasn't sure if it was really I wasn't like, yeah, I like got on my I was on a mechanical bull, and they put it on the ear, and I looked down and I was like, oh shit, which wasn't what direction they wanted. So they were like, okay, we're gonna have to like refilm that, but like don't cuss. And I was like, like F. So I was shocked, but then I remember like asking, I was like, is this real? Like, are y'all just wanting my reaction or what's going on? So I don't know, it was crazy. What about you?
Oh no, I was like really surprised because people told me like, oh, like you won't know for sure until you go in the house. I don't know. They told me some shit, so I thought like, oh, like maybe like because they told me that the alternates they still get the film too. So they'll get the key, but it's like in case one of us doesn't go in. So I thought like the alternate or am I the real one? I don't know.
Okay, I don't even. This is one of these things I don't even know if I'm supposed to talk about, but here we are. Okay, so Christy was supposed to be an alternate. So Christy, they told her she was an alternate, and all this stuff. So they filmed her opening, and then they gave her key, which they're actually not supposed. I don't think if you're an alternate, you're supposed to get your key. So I don't know, but so she got her key, and then she was like, "Wait, is this real? I thought it was an alternate." And then the guy was like, "No, you're on." But ended up she was not on. She was an alternate. So her and this girl Jenna Jackson, who's rumored that I kicked off the show, but I didn't because this is what happened. Her and Jenna then had to go head to head in an interview for like their live, and Christy they decided to go with, and then Jenna was. But I guess they weren't supposed to give Christy her key.
I thought Christy was already picked because she was the twist with Tommy.
No, but me and Jenna know each other. So then we would have been the twist.
Oh. Damn.
T.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that there's people that didn't make it on my season and then they made it on 20 because I saw them. Them
Rachel Swindler was one.
Yeah, and Faisal.
Oh, no way. Faisal.
Yeah,
Bessie.
He was there. I saw him. Like, some people you remember, you know what I mean? Then some people it's like, you know, but him, her, and then there was like a couple people in there that made it on the next season.
Crazy.
But yeah.
I'll be interested in seeing if anyone from my finals makes it.
They might have to, because you know why? Because they can't, like, let's say if they do the season this year, how are they going to have all the people in the same room? Like,
Ooh, yeah.
You know what I mean? They probably would have to pick by people they've already seen and they have footage of them.
Oh, so we might be seeing Jenna Jackson on season 22 to avenge me.
Awesome.
I'm kidding.
Is her name Janet Jackson?
Jenna Jackson.
Like,
yeah, no, not the one that performed at the Super Bowl. No, but yeah, that'd be interesting. I think that she'd actually really kill it at Big Brother, which is why I had to get rid of her. I'm kidding.
Don't you feel like Big Brother is hard because you have to pretend the whole time, girl, for like 90 days.
It was hard. When I got evicted, I didn't even know what like truth was anymore. Like, I remember like when I was leaving, I was like, people have been lying to me for so long. I don't even know what it feels like to be told the truth at this point.
Right.
Which is enough to kind of F you up a little bit. But yeah, no, it was the hardest thing I've ever done. But I think that it made me a better person. I wish that it made me a better cleaner, but it didn't. But it did make me a better person.
Well, you got better at it.
I think it's strange that, like, you can, like, what I tell people is, like, you could literally search anything about any of us and it'll be online. I think that's
I know. Yeah. We can never, like, if you're on Big Brother, you can't, I mean, not that I would anyways, but you can't get a DWI because you'd be out there. You can't, what's another thing that you can't do? You can't get busted for drugs. I mean,
yeah,
things I would never do anyways.
Don't murder anybody.
Don't murder anyone. No, but like, it goes from like, okay, like.
Oh, man.
No, but hear me out. Like, it goes like, if you haven't been on a TV show and you get pulled over for a DWI, there are consequences, but it's not posted on TMZ. Like, right. It doesn't matter what reality show you're on. If you get pulled over for a DWI, it's gonna be a media storm. But with that being said, whether you've been on a reality show or not, don't drink and drive. We have Uber, we have Lyft for a reason.
Thank you for the PSA.
Yeah, so that was my PSA. But...
Smoke and fly, okay? Just smoke and fly. That's it.
Wait, what?
I said, don't drink and drive. You smoke and fly, and that's it.
Wait, do you smoke and fly? Do you fly planes?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was like, hold on, are you a pilot?
I'm just kidding. You guys know it's legal in Las Vegas, okay? No, I'm just
that's
kidding.
true. Vegas is a crazy
I don't
spot.
smoke it. All the fans, calm down.
Well, I think it's legal now, but.
And Ramses, look at Ramses. He's out here advertising for weed, you know.
Yeah, I asked Anthony if he wanted to smoke on 420, and he thought I was crazy. I was like, isn't that what people do? Actually, I really did ask him that, but I was kidding. But he did look at me like I was crazy. So, needless to say, we did not smoke on 420 people. We did not.
Why?
Because I don't smoke pot. I don't know. It's not my thing either. I
like to drink. I probably like.
I just drink wine. I'm about as lame as they get.
No, I get it. I don't really smoke either. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I drink a lot of Tito's.
Yeah. Yeah. Tito's. I was actually about to go for Tito's tonight, but opted for wine instead. But, well, Jillian, I got to sign off because if it goes too much over an hour, then I can't put it on my YouTube channel.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. All right. Well, it was so nice.
Thank you so much for talking with me. It was so much fun. I'm coming to Vegas and I'm coming to visit you.
Okay, and if you come here, we're going to hit up James and we're going to go party.
Yay! I'm excited. Okay. We're going to smoke and fly. I'm kidding, we're not.
Smoke and fly. All right, bye, girl.
All right, bye.
Bye.